Hello, buddies. Welcome to Sunday morning. I think those picture frames, they're too small, and some of them are much too small. So maybe something else. Maybe just like cut the screen into six and just let the images go up there. Or maybe shuffle all the images into a little database and every few seconds refresh and pull random images for each one. So every like 5 seconds, you're just presented with six random images. There's quite a lot of possibilities actually. I don't know what it's all in aid of. I don't really know what it's. The idea that you can submit images is exciting. Haven't really got a good use for it yet, but I'll come up with a pre-stream that at least better shows off the images that you're submitting. We've just been told the URL of Paddy McGuinness complaining about an empty McMuffin. So we'll just enjoy this together. How's my volume, by the way? I have tried to commit after having listened back to my own mouth noise one too many times to just having the mic a little bit further away from me and just talking a little bit louder. And that might sound a lot nicer and you'll hear less from my actual literal tongue. Paddy McGuinness tweeted this on the 25th of February 2013. Sounds very good. Wicked. Because I think when I sometimes do is I have it right in my mouth and then I lower my voice and then I'm kind of talking with my head voice. If it's back here, I know to talk more with my diaphragm. When it comes to McD's drive-through getting our orders wrong, top trumps. Today I take bragging rights and then an emoji of a first place medal. 2 sausage and egg McMuffins with ketchup minus sauce, egg and ketchup. I doff my cap to Macclesfield McD's. The wrong order consistency levels are to be applauded. And to be fair, that is wrong. And someone, Anita H, is in the comments here saying, you should come to Lowtown. McDonald's here has got my orders correct. 12 likes. 12 likes of someone going, well, in my local town, the McDonald's can process your order. And then Paddy McGuinness looking at that and giving heart emojis, smiling face with heart-shaped eyes. Good morning, Bread Santa. Also, good morning, Good Pete. Good morning, Dominic Cummings. Good morning, Dr. Blem. Good morning, Scotland to the Brave. How are you all? Are you feeling good? This morning, I'm going to be cracking back on with Outer Wilds, which I've been enjoying. I think it's nice, calming, comforting, space-themed. The way the validator, just before we actually go in, the way the validator works, I know you don't care. I care. It would be very easy for it just to send the image straight to the screen, but I know one day that will get me banned. So I think for the long term, I need to come up with a way just to check the content of the image. So this button, it takes your image that you sent, just the URL, and it saves it, right? It saves every URL here in just a big old list. And it plonks it on a different scene. I can just pull up and be like, what's in here? And then if I approve the image, it has to use some JSON to pull a lot of OBS WebSocket data to actually understand and resize the image. Otherwise, it just ignores it and deletes it. And it sounds like it should be simple, but in reality, it's a bit fragile. In as much as if I touch it, it breaks. But I'll get there. I'm learning. I'm growing. Who was that guy in the film Akira who grew very big and then died. Tetsuo. I feel like him sometimes. I feel like Tetsuo. Maybe Tetsuo's the main character. I don't know. Anyone here remember the Hello, Stevie Zidar. Just talking about Akira. Just trying to work who's the guy who got really big and then died in that film. I'm saying I feel like him. I think he sort of explodes. Good warning about getting too strong. Canada? Yeah, could be. Could be. I never get past that scene at the beginning where the guy finds out the bullies have killed his rabbits. I just think that's gratuitous and I turn it off. And then I watch Devilman instead. Alright, where's my game capture? Turning off the whistling, and as ever, OBS is really bad for monitoring audio, so you have the commands !cank, !decank, which should raise and lower desktop volume. And hello Stevies, how are you? I enjoyed watching a bit of your Zomboid the other day. I too am a big Zomboid fan. They've added animals now, haven't they? They're added animals and farming soon. I haven't yet I tried a version of this, but I really want to think of a robust kind of Project Zomboid multiplayer server where one person's like just the director, the AI director of something. And I'm not saying Squid Games or anything, but the idea of one person that's kind of controlling what's going on and trying to influence a story sort of interests me. I did one before where I was playing, what's his name? Adam Smith, the economist. And he was trying to get people to participate in liberal economics. I don't know if it 100% achieved that goal, but I think it was fun. Recap of where we are in Outer Wilds. I've learnt that that thing is a probe and that some kind of ancient progenitor race tried to launch a probe, but a couple of naughty ones turned the probe settings up too high, so the probe gun exploded, possibly killing the people inside. Must have had more than that. And then I also learned that they were planning a project to store all of their memories inside statues. And then that was it, I think. Oh, I know. There's a thing back here which sort of tells me what I know and what I don't yet know. Rumour mode. Everything needs rumour mode. Here we go. So, that's the orbital cannon. Zoom. This is the orbital cannon. This was a gun for shooting a probe. And they turned up too high and exploded. There was a launch module, there was a control module. There's the tracking module. And that module, because the gun exploded, it flung off and went into the home world, but it's deep under the sea. Behind like an electricity field barrier thing. Yeah, there, and it's in the ocean depths. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current, some sort of electrical field. That's exactly the word I used. Although I did also say barrier, just to hedge my bets. Surrounds the planet's core, so I need to find that. No, the Nomai, I guess that's the progenitor ancient alien race. Although I'm an alien as well, really. The Nomai built the orbital probe cannon at the construction yard on Giant's Deep. Rumor mode. Zoom view, but zoom view is just one button. You'd assume there'd be like an unzoom view. Are we all aliens? Yeah, I think so. Yes, I did Big Water Planet, a big the did gun, and that's it. Hello Pyra, I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling bad, but I am happy to see that you are here with us. mentally and emotionally present. Actually, are you emotionally present, Pyro? And my text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on Atla Rock. Oh, I think that's the moon of our little planet. Why is there no zoom out though? Do you know what? I don't need zoom in to zoom out. Let's go to the moon. I've got a hot tip. There's something on the moon. I don't mind what emotion as long as you're emotionally present. Be scared, be happy. Heck, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say you can be horny. I don't know what. I need to read the TOS again. Off we go. Bit early to be horny. That true? People can do what they like, can't they? We're all adults. I hope. God, I hope. Okay, how do I match velocity? It's a good hat. I need more hats now. I'm going very bald at an alarming pace. So I'm just copying what I've seen other males do and just go in hat mode for the rest of my life. In real life, I don't need a hat because I'm tall enough. No one will ever really know. My secrets are safe with me. But my webcam's just high enough to look incredibly unflattering. To be honest, honestly, if it weren't for streaming and the webcam position, I wouldn't know how much of my hairline I've lost. Oh, here we go. Learning a lot. Collius. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. Surely it's its one job. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. That's because too many eyes. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, who is my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. An update. Disappointingly, everything's calibrated correctly after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe the locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we wanted to locate the eye of the universe. Okay. Thatch, then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Are you emotionally present? No votes are in, not even Pete. Not even Pete has voted. Oh, remove scroll. Thank you very much.
Poll closed. The winner is this.
So what we're possibly looking at here is the original probe that they built to detect the eye of the universe, but it wasn't good enough. Oh no. I'm jumping much too high. So, or puzzle. I'm going to drop this scroll. I don't need to think about two things. One thing's normally enough to absolutely melt me. This ball can go in lots of different spots, and I guess there'll be significance to each. Oh, this is the thing. This is the thing. It's supposed to... This is the thing that locates stuff. Oh, this is interesting, because this sort of... It sort of points at different planets, right? It could point at that planet, it could point at that planet, it could point at that planet. It could point at the sun if it wants to. That planet is 2 planets. I'll be going there soon, that looks great. Alright, so that must be the one where it's like, it can't locate that. Whereas here, maybe it will just locate. Yeah, it will say, here's the sun. You want to know where the sun is? Here's the sun. Hello everyone, I built a machine to tell us where the sun is, which we can only use one. There's the thing. There's a thing. There's the thing. Hang on, I'm going to go find the thing. That thing's important. Am I really? No, that would be silly. What is it doing? Maybe you were the eye? Well, no, the log I just read said it spins around wildly. Did it for other people. And then it should just point it at me, so... Maybe not. I don't want to be the eye. Chosen One storytelling sucks. No more Chosen Ones. No one chosen, no one special. That's my Dogme 95. Dogme 30. What is it now? 2023. Wow. Old, isn't it? What old life. I've not learned any from this. It's just told me where some planets are. Planets I already knew about. Okay, that's where I got the scroll from. And the choosy one. Yeah, picky. Picky people. Oh, new scroll. New scroll, new data. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. We'll go in there soon, can't wait to find a quantum moon locator and then go to a quantum moon. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Hang on, what was that? The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has an ample available space. Brittle Hollow, southern glacier, alright. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. Big lore here, there was a crash. I will begin construction of Brittle Hollow's south pole immediately then. Right, that's where we're going. Remove scroll. Chip log updated. What are you? Play recording. Okay, wow. Wow. I've seen this ruin in other travellers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? Wow, this is the coolest day in my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific. I'm not sure I also was able to translate something about the south pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just going to get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. And then in a very small font, which I'm blocking, no stars above, which... something went wrong, I think. Or we could be saying that because they love their job. Oh, stars above, I love doing this. I love this life. Trudging around. Scanning. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's this. Done. Maybe that's just what that is. Maybe I've done it. Let's go to the glacier. Refuel jetpack. Become so competent at the basics of this game, but it's only taken me months. Oh, so that's Timber Half. Brittle Hollow. That's something else. Giant's Deep. That's Timber Half again. Oh, no, I know. My ship knows what all the planets are called. Thank you. Do the scrolls also plug into that other triangle hole wall? Just remembering the tablets and the orbits. Do you know what? That's actually really sensible. I had just assumed that same scroll, same message. But this is aliens we're talking about. Anything could be true. Go, go, go. Match velocity. I have not given you enough time. Crash. I've not given you enough time to change speed. Because it's space, isn't it? It's space. Alright, back to the moon, I reckon. That's what I would say. Hello, Jambird. Jam, have you seen any of this game so far? I genuinely think you'd really like it. I think this would be your kind of cup of tea. Well, let me tell you the basics then. It's a Groundhog Day in space. So every time you die, you come back to the same location, but also every few days, the sun, wherever it is, explodes. And you need to find out what was going on with this like ancient race that came before you. They're the reason you keep getting stuck in a time loop. So you have to go out and find some clues and use those clues to work out what you should do in the next loop. But going out looks like this. You go in your ship, you get your spacesuit. It's all a bit of a wood punk aesthetic. It's like wood punk spacefaring. I'm also, you can't see me here, but I'm also an alien. And it has this very good, it's not too fiddly, but also it is difficult to do well. Spaceship maneuvering. It's that's Timber Hearth. And what did I just launch off? No, I did launch off of that. Okay, I'm looking for the moon. Is that the moon? Yeah. Yeah, so there's all just these phenomena going on. I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. Please don't crash me again. Me and Jambud have become absolute track heads. Truly track pills. Ooh. Yeah, I never played Elite, but I love crashing. I think a lot of people like to fly, but I only like to fly in as much as that's the only way I can crash. I'll crash if I haven't set off. That's what my dad used to say before he crashed. His crash is what inspired me. Oh no! Oh no, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. Cool. Building up competencies. Sunday morning. Sunday morning CV lines. Building up competencies in crashing. Ah, yeah, the gravity here is too low. Let me through. Okay. We already have this text. Yeah, I already have this. And so what we're testing is, there's two walls. Do the scrolls do different things at different walls? This is a curious result. Oh no, we did do this. Calibrated. And I will try the other one with the other wall, but no. I think we've worked out. Each scroll only says the same thing, no matter what wall it is in. Where should it be built? Yeah, Quantum Moon Locator. So I'm looking for a planet called Brittle Hollow, where this was the aliens called the Nomai. Oh no, I want to go to that thing. There's a little comet. And I think it's important. And it's over here. This thing I think is the Interloper. I keep seeing it around. I think it's really important. I do worry that trying to intercept it's going to put me dangerously close to the sun. But I'll just come back, you know, there's no real risk to me. Hello, Interloper. Can I land on you, please? You're just going in the sun, aren't you? You're flipping mad, lad. You can't go in there. Oh no, you're going past it. I got too spooked. Oh, it's slingshotting. It's slingshotting the sun. Highly naughty activity. What are you doing, actually? What's this? Another thing. Dark bramble. No. What's this? I'm going to go in the sun. I'm going to fall in the sun now. I'm always falling in the sun. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of me. I want to land on the Interloper. It's not a big dream, is it? It reminds me via some screenshots of what I've experienced. And then we're back again. And that's the thing. That thing exploding by the green planet, that's the gun they were using. That's the... They're trying to find something called the Eye of the Universe. We don't know what it is. We're just seeing lots of attempts they made to find it. Exactly, Jambird. The more you know. I think there probably is a blue plaque on the sun. This is what I look like, I think. I don't know if there's a third person camera, but these are my guys. Not allowed on the sun, no. PC culture gone mad. Okay. I'm looking for... Oh, what's it called? Dark Brittle? Brittle Hollow? Brittle Planet? Oh, of course. This is what I nearly did before. You know where the planets are. And... How do I navigate this menu? Oh, you're not telling me anything. How do I... Oh, okay. Dark Bramble. Maybe that's where I want to be. Dark Bramble. It looks smashed. Brittle Hollow. No, Brittle Hollow is what I want. Timber Hearth, Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow. Is that what I wanted? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to the South Pole on Brittle Hollow. What are you? You're the Atterrock, you're Timber Hearth. You are Dark Bramble, which I don't want right now. I want... Brittle... Ember Twin, Ash Twin. I thought it was between... I thought the planet I was looking for was between the green one and my one. I guess it's actually showing how far away things are from the sun. So... I don't... Oh, there we go, Brittle Hollow. Oh, and you've got a lovely moon. Hot moon. Lush. I'd love a boiling hot moon. Okay, now match velocity. And I'm looking for the South Pole. I might just land on it and have a wander around, you know? Oh, no, I should be careful, because it seems that this place is really dangerous. I'm alive? Great. Damage? None. Perfect. Perfect. As per another perfect landing. Who do you have to contact if you want a memorial plaque? I know if you want a memorial bench, you just pay for it. And I guess a blue plaque's a bit more than that. It's not like my art died. It's like something really cool happened here. National Heritage? What do you think their criteria is? Because there's loads of things I think are cool, which National Heritage won't care about because it wasn't done by like an Edwardian. Like, my mate got sick here. My mate ate 30 Tang Fastics and got sick here. They could always make like a lower rung down as well, just like a grey plaque. For stuff that's not really that interesting. I think just wandering this has not turned out to be a good idea. Thank you, Jambird. I won't check that out just now because I'm on... I'm in space. But if you are willing to skim, do you think it's broadly correct that they're going to have quite a conservative criteria? Oh, I didn't change that. That's wrong. Nightbot's wrong. In fact, Jambird, you might be able to change Nightbot. Exclamation mark edit com, exclamation mark this stream. And then just put something new in. You'd say looking up National Heritage blue plaque criteria. What's the gravity here? Oh, it's pretty light. Yeah, I don't know how to go up. Oh, there we go. Ascent achieved. Oh, and there's a signal. So another element of this is I've got a listening gun. It shoots listening at things and helps me identify stuff. This is stuff. Signal discovered, escape pod 1. Frequency discovered, distress beacon. Nice. Untranslated Naomi recording. Thatch, is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news at least. Have we learned from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. However, if there's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet certainly doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Okay, so the Nomai crash landed here because there's a volcano moon. Fair enough. I want to go in here. Yeah, so the exclamation mark this stream is like an alias that is just regularly called on the timer. The aim being that if I'm doing something really complicated or just hard to understand without context, that will just fire. But obviously if when I'm just playing a game, that's not really required, and I often forget to do it. Good morning, Mighty Fighty. I have come to a planet with a dangerous moon. That's about it, really. Oh, and I'm interested in what the criteria is for getting a National Heritage Blue plaque. I think that's it. I think that's summarised it. Cool, we get to go on a ship. Know my ship. Too close. Collision imminent, preparing for impact. Oh, begin flight log. Escape pod 1, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. So this must have been the main ship, and it shot individuals off in different escape pods. Escape pod 3 launching, escape pod 2 now launching, escape pod 1. Scanning, external environment, scan complete, minor structural instabilities detected, pockets of breathable air detected, adequate solar energy detected, verdict, hospitable. So you can breathe out there, but I won't. Emergency escape hatch, oh okay. Oh, no, no, okay, I'm gone. Okay, I do have a jetpack. Oh, it's not doing enough. Okay, No. What on earth? What is this? What am I? That's bad though. I think that's actually not so good. No, maybe it's good. No, probably not. Probably not. Great. Oh yeah, a big beam. No, where am I? What's this? What's this, please? Is this the quantum moon? Oh, I've teleported. Look, my ship's 30 kilometers away. But I am instead over here. This must be where the other escape pod went. I'm going to die out here. I think something mentioned a quantum moon. And maybe that's a quantum moon. No. No, let me in. I'm going to run out of jetpack fuel. I'm going to die out here. Ah, this could be the third thingy, the third control panel we didn't find before. Trees detected. Very confusing though. Whoa. Okay. I don't understand that. I don't understand. Tree. Pick up Ember Twin Projection Stone. Of course. They've got these statues, right? That sort of quantumly connects your memories to a statue. Oh, it doesn't actually go there. That's just a hole in the floor. One of those is going up, one of those is going down. Let's go up. Your level critical. Fine. Oh, you don't want me to go in? Or something? Let's go down. Oh, no, let's read. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Great. Good morning, Imperial. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. This will warp me if I... No, looking up is just maybe to show me where things are. It's not part of the warping, perhaps. You can see the alignment happens when the astral body is overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform at the floor during this alignment to be warped. And is that the warp platform? What, and I have to wait until something aligns? And I can't just stand on this. Oh, I can. I did. I can and did. Oh, hello. And where do you go? I can't even see. Oh, you go in here? Great. Oh no, I don't understand what I'm doing. I've got an in over my head, is that the phrase? I've gone in. I'm going under. Well, I'll hold on to the projection stone. What? Oh, here we go. Look, there it is. No, go back. This, go the other way. And then I'll take it out when we're just overhead. No, I'll leave it. Oh! Oh, this game's great. That's good stuff. Oh, where am I? Where's my ship? Oh no. No. Bring me back the other way. No. Oh, my life. I stepped backwards onto the weird teleporter. Go back. Go back, take me back. Okay, and then I have to stand there, and then I'm looking and I'm waiting for it to align. Great, and then don't stand on that again by accident. Oh, I've seen some of these elsewhere. Okay, oh god. Departure time, arrival time. Charged. Step onto the warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Okay, fine, I understand. More oxygen? Refuel jetpack? Hello, bird. I'm thoroughly enjoying Outer Wilds. Hanging city below 50 meters. As in that's what's down there? Don't understand. chalk that into things I don't understand yet. I know you can go down, right? If that's warping you up. This is supposed to send you down, but I guess it got broken. So... I, at some point, want to... I got this somewhere else. I haven't been able to use it yet, so I guess I'm just carrying it around with me until I find the right spot. How's the sun doing? Invisible. Clary, to our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just walked here from the Whitehole station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anonna's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew I could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. The ship is fiddly. I love to crash, however, so it's perfectly calibrated for me. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the Whitehole station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. I hope I'm not supposed to memorize all these names, because I simply am not going to. Yes, finally. Rami and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke. Oh no. The records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from Whitehole Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. As I've already told Rami, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Do I like the Nomai? They seem really stiff. They seem really boring, guys. But fair play to them, their technology is amazing. So, well, all in all, fine. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? Poke, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Poke, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once, you need to see this. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. I didn't read them in remotely logical order though. So I don't know if I fully followed people's responses to each other. Oh, and I can put it in some oil as well. It's oil time. Oil, it shows you, I guess, a depiction of a time and place. Ooh, a desert planet. Bit of a mud planet. Bit of sewage leaking on Thatcher's grave planet. I don't know I never know the significance of them. I never really know what I'm looking at or how I use that. Oh, yes! Yes! You had one leg and died sitting on a bench. Absolute hero. I think I don't need that anymore, right? Once you've stuck it in a wall and you stuck it in some oil, you're done and dusted. Oh yeah, I'd put something amazing up here. If I was a big alien, I'd have put something really good up here. Like a jumping challenge. I failed the jumping challenge. No, I succeeded. Succeeded badly. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Yes, quantum moon. I'm interested in your playful moon. Yeah, me too. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? How am I supposed to understand this? So this is the first statement in the conversation, but then there's two responses, and then there's two things coming off of that. So Thatcher said, imagine if there's 2 volcanic moons. And Plume goes, then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis, there can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Maybe these guys talk in a weird way where this actually isn't a written form of their language, this just is their language. And they talk by responding to statements. Like each statement branches, and so there's like 3 conversations at once, and that's normal. Which is interesting. This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend's Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis, could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Oh, hello. Suppose this moon is too shy to show its face, so it's going to show me its face. Oh. I'll befriend anything. I will make friends with anything you give me. Although at the moment I don't have a ship. I'm also not sure if the game goes, oh, it's on this planet on the South Pole. How do you know which bit is the South Pole? How do I know which way is north? How do I not just die from oxygen deprivation? Oh, nope, I've done that before. I'm not saying it was bad, but I don't want to have done it again. I've done it again. Land on that platform? Oh no. No, I actually don't want to do it again. I actually don't want to. I actually don't want to. I don't really want to do that. Have I got enough fuel to just go up? Am I going up? Am I going up? Am I going up or am I going down? Am I going up or am I going down? I think I'm stuck. I think I need to give up and just let the hole take me. Well, that's the white hole. We've been here before. And I've gone there. I should get back to my ship, you know. I'm not going to. I'm going here instead. I'm not. I've gone too far. I've gone too far. Oh, and that's not anything. That's not actually even anything. Well, I guess I'm going here then. Dark Bramble. I'll go here and die. My final resting place. Doesn't look nice, does it? Looks like I'm probably going to have a bad time. It looks like I'm probably going to fail to land because I've got a flipping jetpack and I'm supposed to be travelling between planets. There's nothing stopping you flying your ship into the black hole, is there? No, not that I know of. Go here. Do this. Oh well, where am I heading then? "60 seconds of oxygen remaining. This is grim. This sucks. This is dark." Well, I'll enjoy these 60 seconds well. The sun looks unhealthy. There's my ship. There's Ember Twin. That's where I live. That's where I came from. There's the cheeky guy. Oh, he's not too far away. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. You got a breathable atmosphere. Mate. You got a breathable atmosphere, have you, mate? Really got to predict where it'll be. Okay, I've managed to get 2 kilometers nearer to it. I'm going to run out of oxygen before I arrive. Maybe as I die, I'll get to have a good look at its surface. No, not even. Not even that. Oh. I like these little Sunday morning streams. I think I'm going to make a list of like all the things that constitute my backlog. I do want to crack on also with Pathologic. I really want to grind away at Pathologic. It is a nice vibe, isn't it? And I think keeping all the nice, calm, gentle, friendly gameplay to the Sunday morning stream will really open up the Wednesday and Friday ones for just absolute dirt chaos. Really consolidates that their purpose is for a kind of manic energy. What's this little moon here? Who are you? I'm interested in the moon, it's nearby. I think, you know, people get very excited about planets, but it really is more about moons, isn't it, these days? With popular culture. Okay, here we go. Moon time. Too fast. Too fast. Oh, are you a gas? Hang on. Hang on. Are you just gas? I think I just approach everything with a. I don't know. What's like a non-self-deprecating way of putting it? Just the blood vessels in my eyes collapse and I go forward as fast as I can. And that's me paying myself a compliment. Oh, joie de vivre is much better. That's what I meant. That's what I was trying to get at. I think moons have just, you know, they're just great, aren't they? Shame we've only got one moon in our little planet. Also a shame our planet's really big and you can't just zip around it. Come on, I'd hide something in there. Come on, you're telling me there's not a developer Easter egg in there? You're telling me that all the devs haven't put pictures of their pets in there? Come on. Come on, don't bullshit a bullshitter. I want to see the artist's cats. I want to hear the soundtrack guy's lizard. That favourite moon? Aya? Aya's pretty good. Oh yeah, you're Peter Planets, aren't you? You're going to have all kind of moon facts. Oh, but you're Peter Planets, so maybe you've got none. Maybe you've got nothing to say on the subject. Ah, I've absolutely gone off on one. I need to stop going max speed. I'm interested in Ash Twin though. So we get Peter Moons, yeah. Paging Peter Moons. Oh yeah, there's stuff there. That's stuff, if ever I've seen it. And I have, it's there. I just go, you obviously build up, no, there we go, the interloper, you're here. There we go, that's my guy. That's my guy, never give up. I wonder if the interloper is even supposed to be like, because it goes really close to the sun. So close that I think I'd die if I attempted to follow. And now I've lost my original prey. Quarry. Is that what they call? Is that what? When you hunt in something, it's your quarry? I'm gonna go in the sun. This sucks. No, it's my guy! I've been distracted again! My guy is here. It's getting further away. Yeah, it's getting further. No, it's coming closer. I'm going to intercept you. I think, I hope. And I'm going to match your velocity. I'm going to land on the interloper. go. This was very hard. I'm dead. At least I crashed into it. At least I hit it. I think if NASA had the same approach to exploration, I think all the budget would have been lost. With like 1,000,000 shuttles just dashed against the surface of every moon in the solar system. You couldn't even land on a moon now because it's just full of like white painted bent metal. Hello Victor Harks, 100% first playthrough. I've done a little bit of stuff. I think I know. I have found and understand some of the hints at the plot, but I do not really know what I'm doing. Yeah. And if I want to be sensible, I have been looking at Brittle Hollow, and there's more there to look at. So I know there's the Nomai, the old race. They're looking for the Eye of the Universe. They've put their memories into statues, and they've also accidentally created some kind of slightly time travel-ish teleportation. Also really bad for overshooting planets. Oh yeah, Jan, but that can also be called with !hello, !info. This stream is its true name. It's like Ursula Gwyn style. That's its true name. But that's a secret because it gives you power over it. I could recover from that. If that were me, I'd get back up. If that were me, I'd have shook that off. I'd have dusted myself down. I'm really interested in this, but the probe that the big probe gun launches doesn't always go in the same direction each loop. I'm also curious if the interloper is the probe. I can't learn that without landing on it. And I feel like maybe you're not supposed to be able to just land on it. Maybe that's late game. I'm gonna keep trying. Well, that is what I was doing. I was doing that. I was doing that method, but badly. Oh no, autopilot. Oh no, I'm not using autopilot. It's that self-imposed difficulty. I'm in a tree. I could just take off, and I'll repair somewhere else. Can I? No, not really. Okay. Cockpit is damaged, probably need that. Okay. 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 Just fix this up. And that was the only damage, I think. And now just back in the ship. Oh yeah, lovely. Off we go. I think you're stuck in the ship. We could roll. We could try rolling. We could try free looking. Oh, I must have bound that to the same thing that I bound unbuckling from. Well, we'll just check out the home planet and look for a way to die. You know, there are some secrets here. I heard someone's got something. No, that's really far away. That's 15,000 meters away. There was something closer to home. There's also this statue here, which is plot important. Were you always both stood here? Let's see this. I know my statues are open. They used to be closed. They're open because they flipping stole my memories or soul or something. Someone tell Gabbro or Ribbok. Look at this statue, open its eyes. I bet you wish you'd seen that happen too. Other travellers. I think part of like a mini mission in this is to find the other. Not back in. Alright. I want to find this guy. Oh no, it's Esco, so I must have already found him. That's what I want. 285 meters away, that should be findable. Now. Okay, where now? Do you think these guys know the Andalites? Who are the Andalites? I feel like I need to be in the whole of the side of the planet. Or in the centre of the planet. I guess we could go down one of these geysers. Yeah, there we go. I'd probably benefit from having a spacesuit on, wouldn't I? Animals? Which guys were the Andalites? I know there's those slug guys. Oh, that might be something. I feel like I'm approaching. No, I'm getting further away. Right, is there a head torch or something? I can't see a thing. Oh, well, I guess I'm here now. Hang on, put away, put away. Oh, still alive. Still alive, though. I'm not well, but I'm alive. Oh, they sound great. I think I like non-bipedal aliens. Anything that's got non-bipedal aliens that are nevertheless sentient and can have a chat, crack it. Sign me up. Even matters if we get away from the idea of legs altogether. The Yeerks. That's good. That's a good baddie alien name. Yeerks. Well, where's that unknown signal that's somewhere in this planet? Yeah, it's got to be in, right? It's in the planet somewhere. Oh, here we go. Not anti-legs. 2 legs good, no legs better. Metaverse doesn't have legs? There are legs in the metaverse. I tell you, I've been reading Snow Crash. I wanted to learn the origins of the metaverse. Snow Crash is an incredibly stupid book, but to the degree where I've been enjoying it, it's way sillier, and I presume it's intentionally silly. I can never really tell. About one leg. Can you give me an example of something with one leg? I can just, so I can like tug on my intuitions. A tree, I suppose. Oh, hello. After close observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of its cave pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. I'm back. Just a nice sneeze. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Collier says will continue to monitor activity and its effects on life here. Thank you, Matey Fatey. Oh no. Oh no, bad stuff. It wasn't done. I simply hadn't finished what I was doing. Oh, hello. Oh, it's blown me off the planet. There's a fine how do you do. I'm going to probably die. No, I have a jetpack. I have a jetpack. You're always fine if you got a jetpack. Still going way too fast. Way too fast. How do you guys feel about those tree systems where biologists have said this is just one life form, and so the largest life form ever documented is always trees? Like, I think a lot of plants reproduce by cloning themselves. Cloning is like always an option if you're a like, grape or whatever. But maybe some trees, they just don't like the new clone. Just what's the difference between cloning yourself and just growing bigger? Like if I chop my fingernails off and I grow a new fingernail, I was sort of cloning myself. It definitely would be if the fingernail went off and had its own life, had its own job, had its own national insurance number. Nature needs to remind humanity that it's greater and more terrible than us because it's cool. You sound like a fan of Jurassic Park. This is some real Jurassic Park energy I'm getting from this sentiment. Alright, going back in. Please don't blow my body off the planet. Let me in. This is tricky stuff. Now let's listen. How many trees does the leg have? 1, no legs. 2, 1 leg. 3,000 legs. 4, what is this Jurassic Park? I hope not. I hope we're not going to see any 4s. Great, thanks Imperial. First insincere vote for the morning. Yeah, I think a root isn't really a leg. But if I was pushed, I'd probably argue that... let me finish this. I'm going to get blown off again. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools when you visit 2A to meet them. They remind me of the subterranean species that my mentor, Melloray, once told me about from when our clan used to travel across the universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating, and I wonder what their fourth eye does. That's us! We're in the game. And there's a nice... Oh look, there's pictures of the moray come in, and they're looking at us, and we're just weird little fish. That's there just to really emphasise these guys are older. Older than us. Oh, there is a torch. That makes life a lot easier. Oh, that makes life only slightly easier. Okay, time to listen. Time to play the listening minigame. Oh, another little thing. I want to find this guy who's playing... What is it? Like a squeeze box? Or a harmonica? It's being played in more of a... No. Our refill? No. We're 4-eyed fish? No, we're not fish anymore, but we have 4 eyes, so it's implying that the old aliens came here before we'd evolved into bipedal, wandering around tool-making people. Well, okay, well, I want to go there. I don't see a route there, and this is only the route out, and it looks like it might bend to the right. Yeah, it's bending to the right. That's good stuff. No! I'm literally just going to go back in the first chance I can. Great. Good. He's close. I've been blown out again, but again I'm just going to wait and then come back. Oh, and then I'm going the wrong way again. Well, we got cowboy phrase woohoo. Cowboys love to say woohoo. There's a mild cowboy flavour to this. Hey, where's my target? Did No Legs win? No Legs is pretty good. I've never not had legs. Actually, that's not true. I probably spent a little bit of time during my formation without legs. I was a blob. Probably good. Probably a good time in my life. I'm here again. Well, I just don't know how to find my guy. I just don't know where my guy is. Unknown. Where are you? Over there. Is there a way to go down here? Just rock in it. It's just rock. Yeah, unfortunately it's too labyrinth zone here for me. 180 meters away in there, that direction. There's just nothing that goes that way. And then I take one of these other routes and it's... I mean, I'm sure it's just a certain combination of riding the water train around. And then they just shoot you out. It's just there to like discombobulate you. And it's worked. I'm wildly discombobulated. Back in. I'm just doing this while I wait for the sun to explode. And if it takes too long, I'll just go up a mountain and then just voluntarily die. Okay. So, have I been here before? Where's my guy? See, further away now. Directly below. I want to go down, if anything. Anyone willing to take me just pure down? That guy's more of an up than a down. Yeah, big mood. I give up. I'm gonna die. Oh. Let me die? Allow me to perish? I cannot find my guy in the Earth's core. Oh, the sun seems ill. The sun seems quite ill. Oh. Oh, I'm ill. I'm ill also. In and up. Ow! I wanted to watch the sun explode. I got killed by a tree. Alright, back to Brittle Hollow. Let's learn about, you know, whatever, aliens. I'm a big sneezer these days. I've never really worked out what it is, but sometimes I get sneezing fits. Sometimes in the morning, we could get up to 20 sneezes in a row. How many legs did what have? The tree? One big leg right in my head. You want to see humanity's future? It's a tree stomping on the human face forever. Okay. Not the green guy. Not my home planet. You. Can't believe people come in here telling me to use autopilot. Then I won't crash. That looks like the South Pole up there. Up top. It's got me wearing a little hat. Look at that. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm manually landing. I'm manually landing. Look at this. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, what broke? Upper hull. I can finish that. Hull has always been broken. Oops. Lovely. I'd love to get the Humber Bridge in this. If the Humber Bridge turned out to be in this, that would be such a coup. You only really see suspension bridges in big action movies when they break. The MCU never shows it when they're just completed and they're... Oh, hello. This thing's like my thing. This thing's like my thing. Let me go in. Why can't I go in? Maybe there's a guy like me in here. Oh, you couldn't get in, could you? I'm here, I did it, I put the ship down safely. So did I, almost. In that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. This feels like it could be my log from the future. Or the past. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news is I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door is broken and I know I'm not great at exploring. But I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one, probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths down to the surface. The paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try and find a way down. Right. I wouldn't do Brunel. But even so, an MCU Brunel film. Am I right in thinking that I don't really know much about Marvel or comics or the written word or literature or culture. But am I right in thinking that the MCU differs from the DC universe in that the MCU universe is our own? Like 9/11 happened in MCU and the Iraq War happened in MCU. Alistair Campbell exists in the MCU. Grace Campbell exists in the MCU, etc. That's the thing. Oh, and that does look like it's going down. But then they could pick any architect, you know? Pick any architect you like. In fact, not only does the Iraq War exist within the MCU, it's kind of integral to it, right? Because the first MCU film, Iron Man 2008, is very much centered around the Iraq War. Yeah, yeah, the DC universe, because obviously Gotham City's not real and stuff, whereas in MCU they... And I did read the commemorative When 9/11 happened, it happened inside the MCU comics universe, and so there is an addition of. They're not stopping it, obviously, but they are helping the first responders. Like Wolverine is going inside stuff, and Spider-Man's using his webs to pick up rubble to help people out. Very strange. Bells, beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Okay. I actually think Spider-Man, of the MCU heroes, isn't very well placed to prevent 9/11. Unless you want him to go to... What airport did that plane lift off from? Doesn't matter, we don't need to talk about the nitty-gritty of 9/11. It's Sunday morning. Or it was. Jet fuel cannot melt adamantium. But... doesn't need to melt it, right? It just needs to make it structurally unsound enough that it can collapse. You know, doesn't need to melt to fall over. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant, roots and all. Oh wow, they're moving around like on legs. Do any 9/11 games exist? From whose perspective would you be playing? I don't know if I've seen 9/11 in a game. I'm presuming maybe somewhere on the darker end of the Steam store. Someone probably. Maybe a fireman. A first responder game. I bet some first response game has made a terrorist response that is not specifically 9/11, but borderline is. The trees are moving, the trees in this grove wander about freely. This is not normal, even for this alien planet, and I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behaviour, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant. I've never known how to pronounce that word. Aberrant? Like, it's aberration, right? Aberrant. Well, my brain must be. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock, moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too. It possesses colour and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis: this rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing the other nearby objects to also move about this area? Plume is right, the trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Oh boy, what has Pete linked to? Oh no, please don't make me go into that black hole again. Okay, so I read that. Oh, and then there's the platform. Launch Scout. Look, and then I can rotate. That's where I came from. I should just go down there. No, I should just go down there. Retrieve Scout. And then there's descending stairs. Anything to listen to? Any tunes? Any radio? Here we go. Oh, I want to be there though. More of this. What do I get from looking at these pictures? I haven't made these pictures feel useful to me yet. Oh, you're just spinning around. It's not helpful for me when you spin. I don't know what it's supposed to get me, those pictures. Okay, anything to read? If I do that, that will just send me into the quantum black hole moon, right? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Okay, what's this? Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I do actually really want that. The Southern Observatory. Well, let's observe and then let's learn. That's a day out. We went to the zoo museum last week. It wasn't a museum of zoos, it was a museum just attached to the zoo. Oh, what? What's the aim of this? Is it going to shoot me at the wall? And why would I want to be shot at the wall? And what's the aim of this? Would it just shoots me somewhere? I don't want to be shot anywhere. I'll come back here after the museum. I'm so ungainly. I love it. Fewer games where you're completely have good coordination and a able body. Oh no! You're sending me to the black hole, you know. I got confused. I got scared. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Okay, can't wait. Oh wait, cheers. This is a nice pattern. A bit too bright. A bit too glow sticks. Ascend the... Okay. Oh. Oh no! I see. So this is a gravity wall that will let me walk up it, but as we can see from this little bit here, it's smashed. So that's not going to work. Good morning, Red. How are you? The crossroads. Oh. I really want to go up there. Can I not just... Oh, the gravity's really high. Probably because of the black hole. What about if I did this? Right, it doesn't change the gravity. Oh man, there's a museum up there though. Well, I'm sort of half thinking I can change where this goes. That turns it off, and this turns it up. Cool. And if I get shot over there, where am I? Oh, there is stuff over there. Let's just go over there. Oh. Oh, that's bad stuff. Let's go. Did I choose that? Could I have gone either way there? Oh, is this place supposed to fall apart? Is that part of... Does it fall apart over time, or does it just fall apart regardless? As in, does it fall apart because I've landed a ship on it and I've been pressing buttons? We don't know. We don't care. I don't care. I don't know what you think about. Who's doing that? Hello. I wouldn't mind that. Big Daddy. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only. You've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell, tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? Heh, that'd be... yeah. I learned something. What is it? I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system, and they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. I liked the wood punk, and I guess there maybe is some wood on his head. I also don't see how he sees out. Hang on, I want to finish this dialogue tree and then we'll properly look at him. I really like the badge, that NASA style badge, but it's like a little campfire. That kind of, this is like NASA Scouts. Where should I explore? Where shouldn't you explore? Not the black hole, that's very no. I've been in it by accident actually, I fell in it. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. How am I supposed to know north? What does north mean? Like inside a planet? You can see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. Been there. Can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust. Yes, I do like the smaller font size. I wish it would also wobble as well. That would also be quite nice. Good luck with exploring, and if you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear about it, if it's not too much trouble. What are you doing here? I'm an archaeologist. Or the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timber Heath's got right now. One thing I learned in a previous stream is that the reason they all play the same melody on their different instruments is that that's how they kind of report back to HQ that they're safe and still exploring and not dead. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history, that's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian, or I have some knowledge of them, I mean, so maybe I can help. I see, like, the banjo is part of, like, the orchestration of the main theme, so I guess this guy is the iconic guy. I see why. I love his broken little antenna on his head. I don't actually understand how he sees out, but I love the badge. I don't know if I can crouch. Perhaps not. The badge is great. I'm sure they sell these badges. 3 pine trees, a campfire on a moon, and a little shuttle taking off on top. That's cracking. Some jumbo. Something in fresh? Jumbo marshmallows. Oh, soft and fresh jumbo marshmallows in a can. New. A little bedroll. This wouldn't be a bad place to sit and play banjo for the rest of your life. I like how they need to establish there's like a space-faring system, but everyone has to be like eccentric, incompetent, not really getting anything done. Otherwise, you know, they would have they would have done this and not you. Nice. I do like that patches and button badges still seem to have like a good they're still in demand, but only amongst a certain kind of like, oh no. Oh, you're fixing yourself. Gravity cannon. Oh yes, time to shoot. Oh, that's sad. Also implies it was You know, when you make just patches and badges and things like that, you normally can make more than you'd ever expect to need. But I suppose it did win a BAFTA, right? Okay, I think I can do this. Oh, I forgot the burn. I forgot the burn. I forgot the burn. No. I actually forgot the burn. Let me into this. Let me into this instead of don't let me make me go in here. Okay. I forgot the burn. Oh, it's is it this? One of these gets me back. That's not good news, Bird. I don't think that's good news. Oh, this is not where I'm supposed to be. Could it be... Could it be that this is where I'm supposed to be? Actually, I don't know. I've found this before. Maybe this is good. Maybe this is good stuff. I don't think I know what 12 minutes is. Oh no, was it that weird puzzle game? That incest puzzle game? Another loop. Oh yeah, it's here. Good. I've read you before, right? Yeah. It was just an incest puzzle game that got quite a lot of press. I think actually there was a celeb in it. There was a celeb in the incest puzzle game. Just gaming news, no big deal. Oh, how do I... Oh, I go down. Down is the way. Cool. And then I want to set this moving. And then when it's moving, we got a chance to get back. I'm not diminishing the badness of an incest puzzle game. I think I'm more trying to... Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought that was... Hang on, let me down. It was more that in 2013 there being like an incest puzzle game that was sort of generally considered to be bad, but nevertheless it got loads of press because they stuck some cast in it. It just feels like a very these days thing. I did. Pyro, I did. I read it. I thought I could have sworn. I could have sworn that it just got to look at the white thing. Or maybe it's got to look at the planet I came from. Oh, hang on. I remember this music. This music means I'm going to die. This music means that it's all pointless. There we go. It's all pointless. There we go, look. The sun's got sad. Sad. I don't want to do a whole Outer World stream where we don't see the sun explode. This is quite a nice vantage point for it. That's sad, isn't it? That's sad when everything gets destroyed. I'm going to be gutted when our solar system blows up. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm going to be gutted. Oh, that's sad. That's a shame. I lived there. Do you think if humans survive long enough? I mean, this is kind of a stupid question because we're talking 3 billion years. But do you think even if we manage to knock climate change ourselves or nuclear war ourselves off of existence, do you think that will be the sun will still get us? We solve every single problem, made a utopia, and the sun just gets us. I look forward to it, actually. I want this. The job of humanity is to ensure that the sun destroys a utopia. When the sun comes for us, it needs to be a tragedy rather than a necessary piece of cleanup. Who wants to live forever? I want something to live forever. Me. It'd be nice, you know, when the universe ends. There's still a copy of Pokemon Wet Blue. I still have stuff to do here, so I'm just trying to be sensible. Just trying to be a sensible guy. Didn't realise I was going to ricochet myself into the black hole again. Hello, Catbox Man. How are you? That box. Oh yeah, and the aliens. The aliens said that there's a sneaky moon here. I'm coming too fast. I'm coming too fast. It's all going wrong. I'll have to just glance off it. There we go. That actually was good. That actually was pretty slick. That's space right out there. I'll land here. I'll land on this thing. Wish I could about to roll. Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, stop.
All open.
Very nice. This is good. This is good. This is liquid space travel. I'm gonna go in the black hole. Don't actually go in the black hole. Okay, I did by accident. Okay, well, it's fast travelled me here, which could be good if I wanted to be here, and I don't. No, it's bad actually. Why would I ever just go in the white hole again? Can't I just go back in the white hole? Oh no, you can't. You can't go in the white hole. You can see a weird reflection of my own ship controls, which I quite like, so it was worth it. I've been there. That's that. Let's go here. Dark Bramble. And then we won't crash this time, is the plan. Oh, okay. So the surface of the planet looks like it's been exploded out. There's lots of trees, which we like. We're big tree fans. Oh, I like this a lot. Will you be gutted when the solar system blows up? Yeah, gutted. No, I had it coming. Worth it for the lols. These things happen. Yeah. I think somewhere between 1 and 4, just depending on just how I'm feeling on that day. Okay, I'm going to regret this, but why don't we just go in the hole? First and foremost, let's just go in the hole. No, I've done this before, didn't I? I did this before and a big fish ate me. I think a big fish lives in here. I think a big fish will eat me. I think a big fish.
All closed.
Do you think the lights maybe are the fish? Do you think maybe the lights are yeah, the anglerfish. Avoid the lights. But maybe the red light is nice. Maybe the red light's good stuff. Yeah, the red light. The red light won't be a fish. They wouldn't dare, would they? This won't be a fish, I think. Will it? Won't be a fish here. I avoided the fish, and my reward is not to get eaten. I'm confused. I've become confused. I'm completely disorientated. Okay, I'm fine again. Where's the red light? Oh, that's just wood. Where's the red? It's in there. Okay. Yeah, I can still see the red. I want the red light. So the game is avoid the fish. Avoid. Back up, backwards, 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 backwards. Okay. Oh, I've left the whole thing. Okay. I want to touch the red light, but I don't want to die. Which I honestly think is a fair set of priorities. Okay. Red light good, getting killed bad. Red light is good, death bad. I see the red light. I trust the red light. The red light is not a fish. Ah! That's a fish though, that's a fish. That was a fish. That's a fish. I'll come there when the game wants me to come here. There. Alright. Well, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Just fly around. I've got 15 minutes and then I'm going to go. So just fly around. Just fly about. Just find something. Find a moon. Find a friend. Phone a friend. Do people still phone their friends? Maybe Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has gone the way of like the floppy disk save symbol. But when you say phone a friend, Zoomers are like, what does that mean? They only know it as a lifeline on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. No, maybe they don't even know Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's Dark Bramble, too scary for me. Are there any planets I've not been to? Just let myself float around. Escape Pod 1, Shelter Site, White Station Hole, Northern Glacier, High Energy Lab, Know My Minds, Rubik's Camp, the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, the Quantum Shard, the Hanging City. I've done well. Oh yeah, Ash Twin, and the Moon. The Moon. Okay, Ash Twin or one of these moons. Let's do it. Alright, whatever I see first. That's Dark Bramble, too scary for me. That's the Interloper. Oh, you're a bit near the... The Interloper seems to be going quite near a white thing that isn't part of the skybox background. See, there's a flickering white thing near the Interloper. It's near my, like, pointing circle. I think that's real, that white thing. Do you think I'm gone mad? It looks real, though. This tiny white thing looks real. Look at this. Aligning flight trajectory returning to solar system. Oh. Nevertheless though, look, that's something. That's something down there. Accelerate towards destination, fine, but that is something. That is something. Firing retro rockets? Or autopilot. I want to go here. That's something. I want that. Oh no, that's the white hole, isn't it? That's just the white hole. That's the white hole I keep accidentally going to, and now I found it from the other way. What a pointless thing to find. What a waste of time. What a pointless thing to do. Well, alright. We can go to the hot moon, then we go to Ash Twin, and then we'll have filled the map. Crystal Hollow, Hollow's Lantern. It never occurred to me you could land on Hollow's Lantern. I've gone too fast. I've been doing spaceflight for long enough to feel jaded. Anyway, it was supposed to be the wonder of discovery. It was just a thing I've already been to. I'm doing it again, aren't I? I'm doing it again. No, I'm doing well. I'm doing a good job. I'm a good boy, well behaved. Okay, so I think in order to get this on my map, I need to land on it. Which on its own just provides... That's bad. Oh, no damage. Inconsistent. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm fine. Well behaved as ever. Alright, out we get. Great job, me. Oh, I'm back in. Out we get. Timber half. Okay. Open the hatch. Pop that down. I need to readjust this ship. It can't be here. Can't keep sucking me in. Okay, move. That'll do. Wherever you are, that's where you are now. I'm back in. Let me out. Okay. Just need to not go in my ships. Get back in it. Beam. Okay, let's learn some lore. That's the Timber Hearthstone. That's where I'm from. Friends in the Timber Hearth mines, the last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We are attempting to improve its durability and forge. Our forge has already burned through everything you sent. We'll deliver more ore to the Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. Yes, the idea of an encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. Okay, so they made the thing... They made these statues that you put your memories in. It's like a copy of you. And now we're just learning that wherever they're put is supernova-proof, which explains how we're surviving the supernova. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in a protective shell will destroy everything. Okay, that's some integral stuff. And maybe this will tell us more about where this encasing protective thing is. I don't know. I don't know. I've got a suspicion I've actually been here, but either I've been here or I don't know where it is, so I don't know. Just remembering I had a dream last night where the call and response game of Bad Dog Big Pig was sweeping playgrounds across the country. They had to ban it. It was on the news in the dream. I think Bad Dog Big Pig could really take off. It's taken off with me. Increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity detected. Location is now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. Right, and now off to Ash Twin. Bad Dog Big Pig. It's nice to say. I had a nightmare last night. I got bitten by a really big hairless rat. I've been playing too much Vermintide. Pikachu. No, this was horrible. Ash Twin. And the other one, Ember Twin. Ash probably is more hospitable than Ember. Probably. I want to go to Ash Twin. Here we go. This is it. I'm becoming a pretty good lander. And look, and then I can roll the ship around like this. Look at that. Now that's landing. Oh no. Do you think it's me gaining confidence in myself that causes my abilities to degrade? Oh, I saw some of this through an oil-based hallucination. Oh no, buddy. Oh no, buddy. You dropped your flipping rock. Oh no, buddy. Oh no, buddy. Oh, what are you? In, I'm going in. I'm not, there's a bloody buddy going down. Oh no. Oh no, I've teleported. Oh no, I've teleported somewhere beautiful. Oh no, I'm having the time of my life. Let me go back. Ah, so I think these show all the... This is the Ash Twin Project. I finded it. Found. 8 minutes 18 seconds ago received data from previous cycles. Too close to target text. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module, giant deep memory statue, and timber hearth memory statue. That's me. So there's one other Nomai who's surviving all of these loops. 14 minutes until the end of cycle transmission. But these are the people who have been stored inside the, you know, things. Maybe this is a big deal. Maybe I found something big. Although it's just on one of the planets, so it can't be that big. This is what they look like. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved... we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin Project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I can still hardly believe Rami's hypothesis was true. Do they look terrifying? Only in the sense that goats are scary. But goats are only scary because you don't really know goats very well, and because they've got a weird pupil. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with ovens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I am no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. You know goats. Tell me more about this, Mighty Fighting. You've always got a big anecdote to drop. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Ovens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Ovens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Ovens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Will it help to remind Ovens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin Project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it, at last, is complete. If anything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin Project requires. Oh, they're intentionally blowing up the Sun. They worked hard on the Sun Station. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin Project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin Project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy, the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin Project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Okay, so each loop is 22 minutes long, and the explosion of the sun causes the thing that we see at the beginning, that the orbital probe cannon destroys, but it's also sending us back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin Project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin Project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine the knowledge that might be gained there. Okay, so they are trying to achieve immortality by creating a kind of... They're going to power the preservation of their own minds and spirits. Pick up brittle hollow projection stone. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone working at the Ash Twin Project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Okay, we get massive exposition dumps here. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh no. I was in a Greek island once and it was late at night and I was lost on a bike in the dark and missed up some hill. I'd run out of water and been cycling for hours without seeing any signs of life or civilization. This was in the days before smartphones. When was this? After worrying I was going to die in those hills, I heard a voice in the mist shouting, "Ghosts, ghosts, ghosts," while these white apparitions floated towards me. Once it got closer, it turns out it wasn't ghosts, but instead goats. Would you have preferred they were ghosts? Once we've finished the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin Project could lead to disaster. And did I do this one? I think I did both of them now. Yeah. Okay. A lot of lore at once. These sometimes give us info, but it's deactivated. Oh, but we can reactivate it like so. You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin Project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin Project. Oh, then I'll fully die. Then I will fully die. Artificial gravity control, turn that off. No more gravity. Great. Why did I want to do this? I don't know. Oh, and then now this is active. Was this always active? Yeah, it must be because I've scanned it. Maybe the gravity was better on. Hang on. It's saying I'm about to disable the core, and I'd love to. But how do I do it? Right. Gravity has to be off to send this ball up this tube. And then the timeline will end, right? Game over. Done it. Okay. Okay, end of loop. Time loop sorted. But you could just come here straight away, so it can't be that. Oh, remove warp core. Yeah. Remove warp core. No more warp core. Remove. Nice. No more ash twin. No more life. No more anything. No more life. No more anything. Whoops. No more ash twin. End of life. Oh. Great. And now the time loop has ended. Oh yeah, I've got a warp core right here. I'm not even using it. I'm worried I've done something bad. Probably not though, right? At the end of the day, you have to say, probably not. Oh no. Oh no, that's the sun noise. That's the death coming noise. I can't even put this down. What if I replace it with one of these other things? What if I replace it with this? Yeah, already holding the warp core. Well, I don't understand, right? This holds all of our spirits and memories. But I've turned it off, so should be done, right? Shouldn't loop anymore. Where's the sun? I'm sure there's a sun in the solar system. Oh no, I'm inside something. Oh, what if I'm inside the interloper? What if I'm inside the interloper? I'm going to turn gravity back on. Okay, I don't want that. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, hang on, I got another thing. Giant steep projection stone. I didn't read this. We've installed the mask inside the Ash Twin Project Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'd only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure, however the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it, otherwise it will be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. But where even are the Nomai? So they're not like dead, they were literally just here, doing stuff. Unless they've been stuck like this. No, we're in a time loop, right? So they must have been here 22 minutes ago. It's end of game in a sense. The sun is exploding. We're at the end of the loop, and this loop will be the end of the stream, I think. The sun explodes every 22 minutes. Normally I'd show you, but it looks like I'm inside a comet right now, so I can't. Oh, I haven't read this one. Yes, I have. Anything I haven't done here, it's going to be hard to get back here easily. Yeah, I also can't tell how near the sun is to explode in here. I tell you, I finished Disco Elysium now. Me and Jam finished it either last week or the week before. I think last week. No, the week before. Recently. What day is it today? Saturday. I'm not giving any spoilers. I'm just trying to describe when. Oh, you're doing fine. You're doing fine though. Hang on, I'm genuinely confused. This normally plays out when the sun's about to be destroyed. But here the sun seems fine. Oh, the soundtrack is incredible. Flawless experience, start to finish. I don't understand. Have I prevented it from blowing up the sun? Is the sun just fine now? I'm really confused by what I've done. Have I ended the time loop? Well, either way, I'm going to leave it for now, and if when I come back the sun just explodes on me, then I'll know what happened. But either way, this music normally... I think the thing I was doing there is the thing that blows up the sun. I don't really have a clue. Well, we'll find out next time. There's an autosave, right? Yeah, there'll be an autosave. Reset loop. No, I don't want to reset loop. Do I? Well, I could always just come back to Ash Twin, I guess. What happens if I die now? Yeah, let's end on a death. But surely I've ended it. Surely I've ended everything. No time loop. Well, no, the sun wasn't exploding, so there is nothing to pause the loop. So what happens if I die now? You're really dead. I finished the game. I shouldn't have done that, I think. That means I can... Do I have the thing? Okay, I'm still in it. And I'm just going to check that I still have my ship data. It's the good ending.
To have had the opportunity to serve the country I love.
It can't be the good ending, right? Can it? No. No, there's too many question marks. Literal question marks. And we haven't been to the Quantum Moon. So I'll be back again next week with more Outer Wilds. I'm enjoying it. It's slowly coming into focus what I'm supposed to do. It's very nice. The atmosphere is wonderful. Thank you, Victor Hawks, for the follow. Yeah, I'm going to be leaving now because I want to go and have some soup for lunch. If you want to keep informed of what's coming up in the streams, here is our Discord. We have a very lovely community. They like to say hello and they like to say egg. If you like those things, maybe you'll have a nice time. Yeah, also more recently, we like to say Big Pig and Bad Dog together in rapid succession. There aren't normally many channels that I know online ready to raid at this time. Oh, a Parrot Chick is doing some GoldenEye 007. Haven't raided into a Parrot Chick before, but UK streamer finishing a PhD in the communist movement in 1930s America. Earned me a follow many times ago. So I'll head into there. I'll see you all soon. On Wednesday, I would like to launch a new stream about redesigning classic board games to make them better. After we played Trivia Chess and Trivia Checkers, I realised, do you know, I think we've got a knack for this. And it might be good to fix all of the classics and take back Euro games and make them more about good old classic British games. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Be well. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday.